Psychology is the scientific study of the mind and behavior. It encompasses a broad range of topics, including perception, cognition, motivation, emotion, personality, and social behavior. Psychologists study human behavior in order to understand and explain it, and they use this knowledge to help people improve their lives. Psychology has a long and rich history, dating back to the ancient Greeks. However, it was only in the late 19th century that psychology began to emerge as a distinct scientific discipline. Since then, psychology has grown into a vast and complex field, with many sub-disciplines and specializations. In this essay, I will explore some of the key theories and concepts in psychology, as well as some of the major areas of research and practice. I will also examine some of the ethical issues that arise in psychology, as well as some of the challenges that face the discipline today. Part 1. Key theories and concepts in psychology. 1.1 Structuralism and functionalism. Two of the earliest schools of thought in psychology were structuralism and functionalism. Structuralism, which emerged in the late 19th century, was founded by Wilhelm Wundt. The main idea behind structuralism was that the mind could be broken down into its component parts, or structures, through introspection. Wundt believed that by analyzing the conscious experience of individuals, he could identify the basic elements of the mind. Functionalism, on the other hand, was developed by William James. This school of thought emphasized the adaptive functions of behavior and the role that behavior plays in helping individuals adapt to their environment. Functionalists believed that behavior could not be understood in isolation from its context, and they placed a great deal of emphasis on the study of animal behavior as a means of understanding human behavior. 1.2 Behaviorism. Behaviorism emerged in the early 20th century as a reaction against the introspection-based methods of structuralism and functionalism. Behaviorists argued that the only way to study behavior was to observe it directly, rather than relying on introspection. The most famous behaviorist was B.F. Skinner, who developed the concept of operant conditioning. According to Skinner, behavior is shaped by the consequences that follow it. Positive consequences, such as rewards, increase the likelihood that a behavior will be repeated, while negative consequences, such as punishment, decrease the likelihood that a behavior will be repeated. 1.3 Gestalt psychology. Gestalt psychology emerged in the early 20th century as a reaction against behaviorism. Gestalt psychologists argued that behavior could not be understood by breaking it down into its component parts, but rather by studying the whole experience. The Gestaltists believed that perception is an active process that involves the organization of sensory information into meaningful patterns. 1.4 Psychoanalysis. Psychoanalysis was developed by Sigmund Freud in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. This theory emphasizes the role of unconscious processes in behavior and the importance of early childhood experiences in shaping personality. According to Freud, the mind is divided into three parts: the conscious mind, the preconscious mind, and the unconscious mind. The unconscious mind is believed to contain repressed memories and desires that are too painful or disturbing to be consciously acknowledged. 1.5 Humanistic psychology. Humanistic psychology emerged in the mid-20th century as a reaction against behaviorism and psychoanalysis. Humanistic psychologists believed that behavior could not be understood without considering the individual's subjective experience. This school of thought emphasized the importance of personal growth, self-actualization, and the fulfillment of human potential.